Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 26th to March 3rd. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Taurus, this is a really big week with possibly the best weekend of the month. We're getting started on Tuesday with Mars squaring Jupiter. Now, listen, this is really, honestly, just at this point, just have this headspace of like, I'm not giving up. I'm going big or going home, and I'm going big. So going home isn't an option. Like, this is a really big day where you could feel really optimistic, maybe even like overly optimistic about something. So definitely have a foot on the ground, and it definitely will have most likely have something to do with career for you. Okay. And I say that because, you know, Jupiter is in your sign. And so you have the blessing of Jupiter. You have the good fortune and good luck of Jupiter. And you've had Jupiter in your sign for a while now. So, which is very nice. And that's all about you. And Mars and Venus and Pluto, they're all still in Aquarius, which is your 10th house of career. Okay. Career, public recognition, fame, honors, achievements, as well as like social status if you're not here for career. So even just think about like your passions. So there is a sense, you know, with Mars being like a little aggressive, but still like, I mean, use this to your advantage. It really is like, you may be on the brink of something new is what I'm trying to say, and really think about that. Okay, really think about it and how you're going to make this move forward, because what's happening now on Wednesday, on February 28th, we come to the big day. Okay, we have the Saturn Cazimi, the Mercury Cazimi, and Mercury conjuncting Saturn. I mean, this is just like mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. So the best way to explain this, first of all, it's like Mercury, Sun, and Saturn. I mean, they're so aligned, and they're all in the heart of the sun. Okay, they're these planets. All right, so this is a big day. What I want you to, I could be here for hours talking about this. So to simplify it, the best way to see this day is a refresh button. Okay, this is your refresh button. Make it count, because you will not have this opportunity for a whole other year. Okay, it's not happening again until March 2025. So this is a day where, think about Mercury, the planet of thinking and logic and communication, having a Mercury Cazimi. So it's like a refresh button. It's like the way that you see things, the way that you communicate, even things that you have to communicate. There is something like a reset here. Okay, there's a reset here, and it would be a great day to communicate, but and have these amazing ideas, and you will feel it. Okay, you will 1000% feel it. But now with the Saturn Cazimi, which Saturn's a little bit harder. Saturn's a little bit, like I mentioned, like in your last reading, Saturn is a planet of like limitations, restrictions, a planet of hard knocks, but Saturn rewards you. Okay. And it's almost like this week, it's like, once you get past this, you are rewarded. I mean, like I said, we haven't even gotten to the weekend, and out of all the signs, like, you are definitely going to feel it the most. Okay. But before I even get there, just with the Saturn Cazimi, listen, think about the goals that you have. What have you been working hard toward? Okay. This is where you really may want to have this sense of accomplishment and what you need to do to get there. And if there's something that's not working, have that reset, have that refresh. Okay. This is about thinking about something that you might have to change this whole day. There may be something that may have been heavy. There may have been something that may have been, you know, felt like a brick wall, and it's just like you keep banging against it. You're like, what? And so now you got to pivot. Now you got to think about like, oh, I can climb it. Okay, well, cool. Because that's a new way of thinking, of getting past something that you may just, again, want to think about in terms of you benefiting from. Okay. Now, all of this activity, Saturn and Mercury and the Sun, they're all in Pisces. This is your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. Okay. Your hopes and wishes, the things that you see for yourself for your future. So with this day, honestly, just think about like, you know, it really is just starting fresh. Okay. And doing things to, again, like that reset, maybe just trying something different, looking at things in a different way, communicating in a different way. Even think about building a time machine. Okay. Think of, you're building a time machine. You're going to get it wrong on the first time, second time. Like now you have the Saturn Cazimi where it's like, okay, let me look at a different way. way. Let me put this wire here. Boom, there you go. Get in the time machine. You go to the future. You're like, this is where I wanted to be anyway. And you see that yourself. This is a big day, okay? Use it to propel you forward, okay? And if there's any sort of refresh, reset button you need to press, this is the day you can find yourself really driven to succeed around this time. There's such like this like gravitas around like Saturn Cazimi, same day as Mercury Cazimi. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This is the only time this is happening this year. You get this reset button, push it. And, the reason why is because on the 29th, oh my goodness. So let me tell you what's happening. On the 29th, but before I even get there, this Cazimi also, a lot of y'all could be thinking about career too, okay? It again, and the reason I say that is because the moon will be in Scorpio. And so it's already could be like a very emotional day because we have all this activity in these water signs, right? So, but your intuition could be really heightened, especially with Scorpio at play. But moon in Scorpio, there is a sense of digging deep, mystery, get secrets, right? Getting deep into self-discovery and why is this happening? Why is this not working for me? Let me fix this. Let me fix this moment to propel myself forward. Now, on the 29th, Taurus, Mercury will sextile Jupiter. Yes, I did say that. Mercury is sextiling Jupiter. Absolutely amazing day. Mercury, the planet of communication in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes, okay? Even groups and organizations as well, but Jupiter being in your sign. So this is a great day. Sign a contract, okay? There are no planets retrograde. Sign a contract, all right? You may be presented with one. It's a great day to have a job interview, to negotiate things, to bargain, to pitch things, to give a presentation, give a big speech. Give a big speech this day. You want to, get on TED Talk and talk about turtles. Now on Friday, so this is why this weekend is just so so great. And why I love this weekend. And again, it may be a very transformative weekend for you, and I'm going to tell you why. But on Friday, the sun sextiles Jupiter. So now you see Mercury and the sun sextiling Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity, expansion, profit, in your sign. All right. So you will definitely feel this. You will feel this. This is such a wonderful weekend. It's all about optimism. You could find good luck, good fortune around this time. This is a very special transit. You do not want to sleep on. All right. It's going to happen again at the end of this year. It's going to happen again in August. The sun sextiling Jupiter. It's just a very harmonious aspect that's happening. But remember, in August is when we'll be in retrograde season. Okay. We're approaching retrograde season by then. So do it now, the things that you need a sign, but this is a day where you could just find a lot of luck too. Now, over the weekend, the moon will be in Sagittarius. So this is really fun, very adventurous, very whimsical. Some of y'all could be going on some trips too and planning trips, having a lot of fun. I really love the moon in Sagittarius. It is in your 8th house. All right. So, again, 8th house, very transformative, death and rebirth, but also at the same time, it is shared resources too. So, with this happening with, the sun sextiling Jupiter, like I said, profit, there could be something with money here for y'all. So with that said, let's see what's going on for you, Taurus, for February 26th to March 3rd. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising. If you want to read for your moon and your Venus, they're both very active. If you know your birth chart, all right, if you want to know what's going on in those areas of your life. So with that said, Taurus, let's get started. See what's going on for you. Taurus, are you excited for the major aspects that are happening in your sign in April? April is going to be such a big month. Can you believe that we're already I'm already talking about March? It's what? Speaking of a time machine, I feel like I'm in a time warp right now, and you're good. You're good. Taurus, come here. Let me show you something. You got the Empress. You got the Empress who, speaking of Venus, your ruling planet, Venus, come on. The Empress is Venus. You see the symbol of Venus here in her stone-shaped heart. This is really great. This is all about abundance. This is like your soul glorified. There's a lot of abundance with this card. She does hold the golden scepter that creates that abundance, that richness in life. Like, this is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I really love this for you. So some of y'all could have had some big moments where you're like feeling this abundance, like the stars are lighting for you in this sense where it's just like you can't believe like the all these great things are, because remember, think about, y'all had some tough years and now it's like, wow, things are great. And Venus is, money. Venus is beauty. Venus is love. Venus is romance. But this is just abundance. And there's a sense of something new happening in your life now. Okay. Because, this is a 3, but, 3 is all about growth and advancement and development. But it's also like the birth of new things. She's even pregnant. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are thinking about kids, having kids, had kids. There could be something there. All right. But when I say new, I want you to think of, you even see the golden wheat here, right? That's a new crop. I mean, they're just newness, but this feel good newness, like it feels good to feel good. Absolutely love this. A lot of sensuality here as well. And she does play like this maternal role as well. All right. So divine feminine here. I absolutely love this. Now you got the King of Swords in the heart of your spread. Look at you. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, ma'am. This is the King of Swords is like that king, right? This is the king that has so much power and authority and is, kind of intimidating. Okay. Kind of intimidating. I always say he's the king. Like, think about living in the medieval times, right? You are, when tarot came out, you're summoned by this king. This is the king that makes you shake at the knees. All right. This is a lot of like intellect. This king is like clever, strategic, but this is just so much power and thought and even communication as well. But he is the king, the only king that looks directly at you. All right. So he has nothing to hide. He's faced all his truths. No one can hide anything from him. So you're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. It looks like you're about to strike on something and it's going to land. Oh, I didn't mean to go to your future yet, but we'll get to okay. But yeah, something's happening for you, Taurus. But it looks like there is something that you're ready to advance. Okay. You have a lot of power this week. Let it be known you have so much power this week. There could be some friendship stuff too, by the way. Anyway, something about a friendship that there is some spotlight on friendship. Could be even like this sense of like renewal in a friendship or maybe even meeting new people. But anyway, but this is terrific. Okay. I don't think I've ever used the word terrific. That's how terrific this is. Now, you did get the Page of Pentacles in your challenge area. So there could be something that you, maybe there is something new that you have started or you want to start. Really pay attention to it, okay? And really absorb it. Really don't lose inspiration. Don't let this pentacle slip out of your hands. That's all I'm saying, okay? I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, but just really stay rooted and grounded, especially when Mercury squares Jupiter, right? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just like, it's a square. It's a little bit challenging. Turn that square into a triangle, okay? Whoosh. Have a little compromise there, like I said. Now, Page of Pentacles, double earth here, all right? Pages are earthbound, Pentacles are earthbound. Even a lot of Taurus energy in the Page of Pentacles. So there is a sense of like maybe there's something that new that you want to start or have begun already. It could be like, even a relationship. There could be, again, like a new role that you're playing or just something new, a new path that you're on. Really, don't get distracted from it this week, okay? And don't feel uninspired. Now, you did get the 7 of Cups, okay, in your crown. Interesting here. Interesting. Some of y'all are possibly thinking about it's almost like the Saturn Cazimi. It's gonna really set a new course for a lot of y'all. All right. And so remember, that's just a peak aspect, so you're still gonna feel it for a while. But there is a sense of like you really needing to know what you want, okay? Especially if it's something new, okay, really knowing, is this the right thing for me? Ask yourself that, okay? And even if it's something old, even if this week it may be something that you're in already. It may be some kind of routine, or there could be a relationship, something that you're in where you're just gonna have to give it thought. Like, does this truly make my heart sing, right? So, but really trust your intuition. Really trust your intuition at this point. It is, like I say it all the time, intuition makes all the difference. But you see all these cups, right? So there could be a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different paths you're thinking about this week as well. That Saturn Kazemi will bring clarity, but as long as you trust your intuition and you know exactly where you want to put all your energy, you're going to be fine, okay? You got the 10 of Wands. You got the 10 of Wands in the root of your spread. So yes, you are definitely going to feel this week like it could be a little bit heavy. There could be like this heaviness to, your passions and even like ideas. There could be a lot of different ideas that you're thinking about. Again, really focus on the things that you really want to exert all your energy on, because this guy's exerting a lot of energy and he's tired. He's tired. There's a lot of like burden that comes with this card, even like burnout energy that comes with the 10 of Wands. The good news is the 10 of Wands is like 10 is the end, right? So he is eventually going to like make it, right? 1 0 equals 1, new beginning. So again, another like a lot of new stuff happening here, but even still, I want you to, if you feel that things are a little bit burdensome, if you feel like a heaviness that, Saturn does bring, drop a wand or two. Drop a wand or two. It's going to help you see. Okay. You can even see, he can't even see where he's going because he's carrying so many wands. Drop a wand or two if you feel like there is a little bit of blurry, like you can't see what's ahead of you. Okay. And I'm doubling down on that. All right. Because you did get the 7 of cups in your crown. All right. So there is some illusion and smoke and mirrors in this card too. So you have to see past the fog. You have to see, you need that clarity. All right. Do what you need to have that clarity. Especially if it means like dropping a wand or two. But in the end, you're going to be fine. You have the 8 of Wands. Okay. You have the 8 of Wands in your future. Now, very interesting when you think about what's happening here. These are 2 Sagittarius cards, by the way. And that is Sagittarius rules your 8th house of transformation. When I say this is a transformative week, y'all, come on, Taurus, come on. It's going to be a transformative week, especially with that Saturn and Mercury Kazemi. Okay. And then again, a lot of y'all could be receiving some great news and have some great luck over the weekend, where the moon will be in Sagittarius. Okay. So there is this sense of like you having a very transformative week. Okay. Deeply, deeply, profoundly even this week, but you're going to be fine. This is, there's so much like enthusiasm with this card. There's so much movement, right? These are wands zipping through the air. The wands are in their happy place. They're in the air. Okay. They're in the air. This is really nice. Now pay attention. They're all aligned. Okay. They're all aligned. Everything's aligning for you now. Everything's aligning for you. And I do get a sense that these wands are going to just, eventually land, as in like something that you want is going to happen. All right. And again, contracts could be a thing for y'all. There could be some signing of a contract, but at the end of the day, it's your passions. It's your ideas that, you may pitch something that, you're going to pitch a book about turtles and, that you get a book deal. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Now, wands are also very work related. Remember, you still have a lot of activity with, Mars, Venus, Pluto in Aquarius. So again, that's your 10th house of career. So there could be something that you're moving toward in terms of career as well, especially because the King of Swords is Aquarius, by the way, too. So you're good. Let's get to your stuff. Taurus, come on, y'all crack me up. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments, talk to me, let me know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on in your lives. And if you are a subscriber, listen, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. And you're good here. You're good. Don't even talk. Don't even. Taurus, you're good. This is definitely, it's almost like the transformation that you want is going to happen. You've got to allow it. Okay. So that is because you see that you got the 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, all 3 Sagittarius cards. Do you love how I did this without even looking at the cards? I'm looking like right at you. You did get the 2 of Cups. You're good. Okay. A lot of love is in the air for sure. Love is in the air for sure. And this can be self-love too. This can be like, remember the Saturn Kazemi. There's also a sense of like, with what's happening, this almost like there's this confidence boost. There's this confidence boost. So there's that self-love there. But, this is a card of like, in layman's terms, a true love card, the twin flame card, the soulmate card. It seems like a lot of y'all have moved into that. A lot of y'all want that. It's on your mind. You're feeling it in your bones. And it can be career. It can be partnership in career as well. It can be even platonic. Okay. Remember, this Saturn Cazimi is happening in your 11th house, which not only rules your hopes and wishes and dreams and goals and whatnot, but also your social network. Okay. So it could even be like a platonic thing. There's something there, but just think one-on-one. Okay. There's something that, again, it's two becoming one here. It's two becoming one. This is really amazing, and just keep your heart open for all of that. It almost is kind of like the biggest message here. Especially if you don't know what you want, really hone in on like what is gonna like fill my heart. Who can I share this cup with, and who can I toast? Like, again, it can be platonic, it can be romantic, it can be, but there is still, it feels like there's someone dear to you that may be at play this week that you may be thinking about, or, someone that you want to be dear in your life. Again, it can be platonic or whatnot as well, or even someone that, maybe like, there was like a falling out and now it's like, oh, I want to get, but anyway, you did also get the King of Cups. And so this is really amplifying that. So you see, you got two kings here, but you also got the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. So the King of Cups is up. Emotional mastery. Okay. This is that, look, I'm going to show you something here. You see his throne is on top of water. Look how turbulent that water is. Nothing is going to knock him off that throne. Okay. Cups is all about love. It's emotions. It's intuition as well. And so it really is like, when I say this is going to be a week there, like a emotional week, but also like a week where there's a lot of movement. Okay. A lot of just like you really making these decisions and feeling empowered with this Saturn Cazimi in terms of like, what are my goals, and moving toward it. It's almost like a lot of your intentions are going to be based on like having this emotional security. Okay. And so I absolutely love this for you. And he is the most like intuitive king too. Very, a lot of intuitive energy at play. So I absolutely love that for you. It could also mean that there is someone that's going to be, that plays a pivotal role in your life. And it could be someone that may be inspiring you, but also it could be someone that you do meet. Okay. If you are seeking that, right. And it could be Scorpio. Sure. King of Cups is Scorpio. Could be Scorpio rising, could be Scorpio moon. You never know. But, just someone who is just really mastered their emotions. But again, someone that could also be like your partner in crime in some capacity, or just really inspire you and help you this week. Now you also got the Nine of Wands. Where it falls in your spread, okay, in your staff here, it really is just saying like, you do not want to give up. You're in a good place. You will continue fighting for the things that you want. Okay, not letting anyone take anything away from you. This is all about perseverance. Okay, so this really is like the don't give up card. But where it falls in your spread, it's just like you just don't want to. It's again with this Saturn Cazimi that is happening in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And remember, ones are your passions here, okay? And ideas and a lot of creative energy as well. But there is a sense where you're just like, nope, I'm going to go for it. Remember, I said go big or go home this week. And then lastly, you got the Six of Cups in your final outcome. It's almost like, what is it called? Like, it's called full circle. Kind of, don't you think? Did you see your last week's reading? It was in the heart of your spread last week, okay? So this is what I'm going to say that's very interesting here. You have the Six of Cups in your final outcome, which was in the heart of your spread last week. So there is, again, looking at your entire spread, there's this like letting your hair down. Almost like this giddy energy, like feeling good, feeling really good. This is kindness. This is sharing. This is so much love in this card. Remember, cups are love and whatnot, but this is a lot of protection. This is a lot of, security as well. Again, letting your guard down. It just seems like that's what you're doing now. I mean, where it's like, if you feel like you've been guarded, it's like now you're like, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm confident now. Really, really nice with the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. 2 Scorpio cards, by the way, again, which is interesting when you look at what's happening here with the 2 of Cups here, which is very interesting to me because Scorpio rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, there is this sense of just a lot of love. There's just so much love here, and a lot of power too. With the Empress, with the King of Swords, King of Cups. You're good. Everything's going to start moving fast for you. And that's what you want, Taurus. That's what you want. And again, you have Jupiter. That's just, things are so sweet. I'm so happy for y'all. Anyway, Taurus, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, all that others. Leave comments, talk to me. All that stuff does help the algorithm. Now, next week, we do March. Yep. So yeah, next week we do your monthly reading. March, by the way, just to give you a heads up, is really, really, really nice. I like March. I really, really, really like March. It's not as intense as February. Anyway, we'll talk about that next week. Thanks so much, Taurus. I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.